Okay, so summary for Twilight Struggle. First off, oh boy, the gameplay section this time really feels to me like it did not do this game justice. This is, it's like trying to film chess, you know? Oh my goodness, when you're playing, it's so intense. The thought process, just the second guessing and wondering what kind of move they're going to make. You want to move heavy to Europe because you have the scoring card, but if they do, they're going to go, oh, well, he's obviously got Europe scoring, I better bulk up. And just the double think, and oh my goodness, it is so intense. And trying to keep the gameplay moving as much as we could, and believe me, that was keeping it moving for this game. Just
Yep.
oh, it's so hard to get the feeling across, just the tension and the Twilight Struggle. I realized the first time I played it, at one point in the game, I was actually physically nervous over a board game. And I'm not one of those people that cares really in the slightest if I win or lose. I'm playing the game to play the game. And just, oh my goodness, I really felt like part of this shadowy game of subterfuge and intrigue, and it just is so intense. It's, my goodness, it gives you the Ghiblis, I tell you. And it does this fantastic job of abstracting and yet involving you in the war. It really feels like a war without guns, without tanks and bombs, and it does such a fantastic job of immersion while abstracting everything. It's just incredibly intense, and I understand absolutely why this is the #1 ranked game on Board Game Geek. It's phenomenal. And really, despite the heaviness of this game, the rules really aren't that bad. They're really not. In fact, the most difficult part about this was the fact that, GMT, to my understanding, is a war game company. So the rule book contains things like section 6.1.4.
Tilt it, please.
Or section 6.3.3. It's written like a technical manual. So those of us used to standard rule books look at it and go, oh. But if you make yourself sit down and read it, it's not that hard to understand. It's really not. I mean, there's lots of little exceptions, and like I said, we probably screwed up quite a few things just in an effort to keep the game moving, and focusing on quickly deciding what you're doing. I tried to coup a battleground twice in Europe, something obviously I know is wrong, but, just in the rush of things, it's easy to mess up. But really, man, and the way I was ignoring Asia was definitely going to bite me in the butt. That was going to come back to hurt, and pretty badly. Yes, I got that great smashing victory in Europe, but it was going to come at a price. And that's the nature of this game. Everything you do comes at a price, and you just have to try and make that cost heavier on your opponent than on yourself. Because my space race was coming along nicely, and I was scoring some good points from that, gaining some abilities. Who knows what would have happened in this game. And it's absolutely, if you like heavier games and you can live with the semi-abstracted nature of this, if you don't require fancy molded plastic miniatures, oh my goodness, you'd have to try this game. I can't say that you'll love it or hate it because it's going to be very polarizing, just the feel and the way it works and the way it looks, but you owe it to yourself to try it, at least. Play it. It's a whopping $30-40. I mean, it's nothing. Because the components are on the cheaper and simpler side, but it is an experience that...
Pretty nice cardboard.
Yeah, yep, and it's a fantastic experience that every board gamer should have at some point in their life. Even if just to say, man, I tried that game and I hated it. So be it. Try it. You owe it to yourself. Believe me. Oh my goodness. I could ramble on and on and on about this game for ages. I adore it. It has become one of my absolute favorites since Mr. Wonderful himself, Steckman, got it for us. Yeah, no, that was my attempting to wrap it up and then about to launch into a whole nother spiel about how epically wonderful this game is. But I'm going to go ahead and cut myself short there and just say, give it a try. Believe me, you owe it to yourself to try. Yep, that's about it. Anything else you would like to add?
Nope, you definitely covered everything I had.
Also, game does not include super awesome hat. We got this from Amazon, I think is where I found this. Some cool accompaniment that makes actual Russian hats, or imports them, obviously, or whatever. Oh, so cool. Definitely helps you get into it. What?
Nothing.
Why are you glaring at your hat?
Because one of the stitches came out of the front.
Oh no. Oh well. We will have to resolve that.
Yes.
So, yeah. Twilight Struggle. Whew. So until next time, get off your computer and play some more games.